Yes, guys, and welcome to another video. City 4-0 winners over Leeds United, back to the top of the Premier League table, and there's only 4 games to go as well, bro.
Yeah, it's mad when you put it into context. There's only 4 games to go.
Yeah.
So today was a big win. I was a bit worried as well. It kind of smelt bad, innit? The fact of a Saturday half-5 kickoff against Leeds after Liverpool have just beat Newcastle 1-0. It all was tying up to be not a good one, innit? But it's turned out all right.
No, absolutely. Now, before we get into some of the talking points of the game, guys, I'm going to ask you to like this video. I'm going to go for 1,000 likes as a target. So if you're watching this now, you're one of the early birds with the notifications on, please get us off to a good start and like the video. Subscribe to the channel as well if you're new. We just hit 50,000 subscribers. We just had our 50,000 subscriber party as well. So that'll be up on the channel if you want to go and watch that. That'll be a laugh, I'm sure. But yeah, go and do that for us, guys, and help grow the channel. Right, let's get into it then, bro. Obviously, like you said, coming into the game, Liverpool won early on 1-0 away at Newcastle, and obviously Pep Guardiola gone for the rest. Now, funny enough, we actually did speak about this in our preview video yesterday, and we said, like, would it be worth Kevin De Bruyne being rested? And we both were of the opinion that it was probably too big of a risk, but Pep thought, nah, I'm going to rest him. Yeah,
Pep decided to let Kev sit out this game, which I think is a risk in itself, but it's paid off. Do you know what I mean? I think that a lot of people in the first half, in our live chat and everything, were saying that we were missing Kev in the mid, which, do you know what I mean? Someone like Kevin De Bruyne in the form that he's in, you're always going to miss him, and that's why it's a risk.
Yeah.
And we kind of voted for the play the best team, then take him off. But, you know what I mean? We did well without him today. We smashed it. Gundogan seemed a bit tired today a little bit, but you know what I mean? It's coming to that part of the season where we're playing every 3 days, isn't it? So players will be tired. That's just a normal thing. Which is why it's really important to rest Kev. So now going into Madrid, we have a fully fit Kevin De Bruyne. I know Bernardo Silva came on for the last 10-15 minutes of the game, but you pretty much gonna have a fully fit Bernardo Silva going into it. Yeah. It's really good. It's really good that we got the time in for that rest, because there's very, very little places from now until the end of the season where these players will be able to get any time off.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. And Phil Foden, he opted for Phil Foden in the middle. Obviously, there was a big discussion before the game when the team came out who was going to play in that central midfield position. Would it be Grealish or will it be Phil Foden? Now, I thought it was going to be Jack Grealish, but he actually played Phil Foden in there, and I thought he was absolutely outstanding, Phil Foden. I thought the way he was carrying the ball, getting the ball, driving at the defence, trying to make things happen, I thought it was really, really, really good, bro. I don't know what you thought.
Yeah, no, he got himself, I think, got 2 assists today, didn't he? I think he got 2 assists anyway. I seen that the broadcasters, they were like saying that, oh, man of the match for Phil Foden and that and stuff, because he was mint. He was mint today, and the thing is, he can play that role. Like I know.
Assists, yeah.
We rarely see it. We rarely see Phil play that role because he's usually on left wing, but it's nice to know that we can switch him up and put him there. Personally, I wanted Grealish in that role. I thought it would have been nice to have Grealish playing the midfield for once, because we don't really see it that much, but maybe that was just something that Pep didn't want to do right now, because that is switching up quite a bit, because Grealish hasn't played that role for us properly. So it made sense for it to be like that. And yeah, Foden obviously had a mint game, which is good, because we know now that if Kev's not playing, Foden can step into that.
Yeah. Nah, he did really well. And obviously that is Phil Foden's natural position, when he was in the academy and stuff. Yeah. That's where I seen him play. So it's nice to get a bit of a glimpse of him in that position. And I'm sure as he develops and he becomes older and he gets more mature, you will see him in that position a lot more. But now it was a good little cameo there from Phil Foden today. And we've got to speak about Gabriel Jesus as well, but gets another goal. Guys just can't stop scoring at the moment. He's slamming them in.
7 goals in 3 games.
Is that his record now? That is absolutely wild.
Is it 7? 7 in 3. He scored 4 against Watford, didn't he? And then he scored.
I don't know.
It's 4 against. No, it's 6 in 3. It is, I think, because 4 against Watford, 1 against Madrid, and then 1 today, which is mad. Gabby, honestly, I had full confidence as well, bro. When he got the ball in that position, I was like, he's gonna bag. I didn't. Do you know when you're used to seeing Gabby? He'll get onto his right foot and he'll kind of like just side foot it to the keeper and pass it kind of thing, and the keeper will smother it. That's what you used to see time and time again when he gets in 10 positions. But now this time, it just felt different. I just knew, because he's slamming. And he bagged, and I'm honestly, you can't drop Gabriel Jesus right now. He has to play, because he's the one getting the goals. He has to play.
7 goals and 1 assist in April. That's wild.
Man of the play of the month.
Probably is up there, yeah. Player of the month. He's been absolutely incredible. He scored in every single game, bar Brighton in April and Burnley. Sorry. Oh well, though to be fair, against Burnley he played 26 minutes, and against Brighton he played 7. So the two games that he didn't play in, he played a combined 35 minutes. So, you know, he's been absolutely exceptional. And again, he gets himself another goal today. And he will start the game against Real Madrid. He absolutely has to start the game against Real Madrid. He's kind of crucial to our team at the moment. And again, gets the shot. Look, it's not the hardest shot in the world. But the fact is, he's burying him at the moment. And, you know, again, we had a lot of chances to score even more than 4 goals. And you know, we don't take them. Obviously, we know they're not the most clinical of teams. But Gabriel Jesus at the moment, he's taking the chances when he gets them. He puts a shift in. And for me, there's just no way that you can drop this guy from our side at the moment. So he's played a lot of football recently, but he's just got to keep on playing because he's almost undroppable. So another good performance from him today. And yeah, he's going to start the game against Real Madrid. The only disappointing thing from today, Nathan Ake.
Yeah, him coming off, it didn't seem great. Obviously, Zinchenko's there to replace Nathan Ake, but it's another centre-back that's out, which is more of the concern, which is because like now we're relying on Diaz and Laporte to stay fit. We obviously, I mean, they're 2 players that aren't like super injury-prone or anything, but I mean, anything can happen in football. You'd really want Stones back as soon as possible. I'm not sure how serious the Nathan Ake thing will be. Whether it was just a precaution like John Stones did the other week when he was like, I need to go off, I'm feeling it a bit tight. I'm not sure. The players did kick the ball out of play so that he could go off. So it seemed like, and he looked like he was disappointed and in pain. I mean, one of them ones where he's like, he knows kind of what he's done. Hopefully he comes back as soon as possible because, like you say, there's only 4 games left in the Premier League. I think, what would I say? We can have a maximum of 6 games now?
Maximum of 6
the maximum of 6 games left. And that's not a lot, and there's not a long time. Do you know what I mean? There's less than a month to go, and then football's done. So ideally, you'd want to start seeing these players back. I have no idea about Kyle Walker, what his situation is. I have no idea about John Stones, what his situation is. So, and then now Ake as well, throwing that into the mix. Heavy pressure on Diaz and Laporte for the next 6 games, if we make it to the final, to be fit for every single game.
And Cancelo and Zinchenko.
And Cancelo and Zinchenko, yeah, because
they're all under pressure, not just Diaz and Laporte. The full back
I didn't even think about that, because Zinchenko, we've got no backup left back, because Laporte can't go there because he has to play centre back, and then you've got Cancelo who has to play right back.
Yeah, there's the whole back 4 now. This is it now to the end.
This is our back 4 now to the end of the season, unless a player does a worldie and comes back.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Right, let's go through the player ratings then, guys. These are decided by the guys at the bottom of the screen. These are our extra club members. Help support the channel. If you want to get involved, you can do. Link is in the description. Edison gets an 8.6. Didn't have too much today to do, but he had that big save at one point where he got down well with his save with his feet. Gets an 8.6. Cancelo gets an 8.1. Diaz gets an 8.8, and you will see that he's actually joint with Foden as an 8.8. And Laporte gets an 8.6, and Ake gets an 8.6, another great performance. By the way, just a quick mention on Laporte, I thought it was absolutely phenomenal today.
It was mint today. And you know what I mean? He had a difficult time with the concussion situation, which was all a bit worried about, but Laporte was sick today. Midfield-wise, Rodri gets 7.7, which I think that's a bit low. He did get the ball away a bit sloppy at times, and we didn't seem in control. So maybe that's fair. Foden gets an 8.8, absolutely mad. Got 2 assists. You know what I mean, Foden doing bits. Gundogan gets a 6.9. Gundogan had a weird game today. He just looked tired. He didn't. I mean, a bit leggy in that, and as well, his decision making just wasn't there. And the front 3, Sterling gets an 8.5. I thought it was mint today, driving the ball forward, taking the players on, looked decisive. He's unfortunate not to get a goal, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? The times where he got in the good positions.
The goal, to be honest.
Yeah, he did. Gabby gets a 7.8, which, you know what I mean? He got the goal, took his goal really well. And Grealish gets a 7.7, who, you know what I mean? He found it difficult, definitely in the first half, getting fouled left, right, and centre. And getting about 300 pieces of paper thrown at him.
yeah, absolutely. Subs on screen. Good to see Fernandinho get on the score sheet. Pep with a 9.7, which I completely agree with. He took the gamble today. He rested the players. Mahrez, Kevin, Bernardo, all rested. Great news. But crucially, we got the win. And quite a lot of goals as well, which is good. Referee, I thought, had a terrible game. He gets a 1.6. Completely agree with that as well. So, guys, that's it. City top of the league. 4 games to go. 4 goals for us today. Absolutely brilliant weekend. 50,000 subscribers. Well, what a channel, and hopefully you've enjoyed it, guys. If you have, please smash the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and we'll see you in the next one. See you in a bit.